The foiled coup. In northern woods, a solitary giant walks amid nature's splendor.
Go get your dinner somewhere else. Take it easy, little fellow, you are safe now. But your leg looks broken. You are coming home with old Punch. I will fix you up.
Meanwhile, a campsite not far away.
Let's hit the trail, Billy. That fire is out.
Careless campers leaves a live ember. All that's needed to endanger the entire woods.
Smoke, a forest smoke? Come on, little buddy. We have got to find where that smoke is coming. That's fire, just starting. Maybe I can put it out before. Maybe I can beat it out with my coat. Campers, too darn lazy to make sure their fire was out. They can't be very far down the trail. Let's catch and set them straight.
While the campers.
This sure beats the traffic and noise of the city.
Yeah. These national parks are great. Hey Mike, I hear someone behind us.
It's a mountain man.
Careful, Billy. This man looks dangerous.
You two are what dangerous? Your campfire might burn down 1,000 acres of timber.
Gee, we are sorry, mister.
Relax, Billy. This guy ain't no forest ranger.
You fellows are a menace on this mountain.
Get lost.
Meanwhile,
I will set down on the northern end. Mr. Kirby near the ranger station.
I am taking you two firebugs to the rangers.
No way, you big moose. We have the guns, mister. Oh.
Get your hands off my brother, or I will.
Here is your brother. We don't need any of these here.
Hey, stop that.
Never threaten old Punch with a gun or anything else.
You fellows are in luck. This lake is jumping with trout.
Many other fishermen?
No, mostly campers in the park now. You will have a nice quiet.
Hey, Mr. Ranger. Lock them up, Mr. Ranger. They started a forest fire. Old Punch caught them though.
It was an accident.
He is the one new lock up. He is crazy.
I am fed up with McCabe more stunt like this and I will throw you in jail.
Somebody's gotta protect this park. 'Cause you sure ain't.
This island belongs to the government. It's not your personal property, McCabe.
And I reckon you gonna let these two city slickers clean out the lake.
Now see here.
It's all right, Desmond, he has a point.
For the last time, McCabe. This forest is a public land and you are just a private citizen.
That's tell him. We have got as much right to be here as he does.
No you don't. You could have started a forest fire. Now get out of this park. And don't come back.
at Mark Campbell's.
I hear you boys just had a run with Punch McCabe?
What's it to you, mister?
Now that the excitement died down, where can we buy supplies?
Up the hill, Ma Campbell's trading post.
McCabe's self-righteous bully. It's time. Somebody put him in his place.
Anything else, boys?
This is all we will need, Mrs. Campbell. Except maybe a little tip on where trout are biting.
The only tip I got for you, mister, is to steer clear of Buck Grabber and Punch McCabe. They have a terrible feud going.
Where does this guy McCabe live, mister?
Up the North Ridge Trail, about 3 miles in.
A short time later.
Let's forget this whole thing, Mike. And just go home.
Oh, no, Billy. That goon McCabe ain't pushing us around. Good thing we brought these extra rifles.
Punch McCabe's peaceful forest home nearby, Buck Grabber watches.
Those city boys don't know it. But they are doing me a big favor. Punch McCabe will soon be out of the way and this land will belong to me.
From the edge of the woods.
After that fight this morning, everybody will think that Punch shot this guy.
Mike, I am
in Punch McCabe's cabin.
What in thunder a gun shot out there?
Billy? That crazy McCabe shot Billy. Gotta get help.
And Buck Grabber's plan takes shape.
This shot will bring me to Ma Campbell's way ahead of that dude. I will be right there when he tells everyone how Punch McCabe killed his brother.
Help, help, murder, murder. That crazy McCabe killed my brother.
At that moment,
The young one's a goner. But who could have done this and why?
calm down fella. You're talking nonsense. Punch is harmless as a butterfly.
Oh yeah. Well, he just shot Billy in a cold blood.
What were you two doing at Punch Place anyway?
Stop wasting time, Sheriff. A man has been killed. Your job is to arrest Punch McCabe.
I know you're a big shot hereabouts, Mr. Grabber. But don't tell me how to do my job. I will get on up to Punch's cabin and see about this killing business.
You can't go alone, Sheriff. The man is a maniac.
Excuse me, Sheriff, but I may be able to help you.
A detective, eh? All right, Mr. Kirby. Let's go.
I better come along with you and Kirby, Sheriff.
No harm, but I will handle McCabe myself.
And trouble arrives.
Hold it right there, Punch. And turned around slow. See, it's just like Mike said. He was going to bury that kid's body somewhere.
That ain't so. I was putting this feeler in my truck to bring them to you, Sheriff.
His gun would be evidence, Sheriff.
We don't need it. We have got an eyewitness.
Sorry, Punch. But I have gotta take you in for suspicion of murder.
This is wrong, Sheriff. All wrong.
You have the right to remain silent. You coming, Mr. Kirby?
If it is all right with you, Sheriff, I will stay here and look for the murder weapon.
Kirby has doubts.
McCabe is big and he looks rough, yet he has bandaged the leg of the crippled squirrel. The act of a gentle soul. I have searched the cabin, inside and out. No rifle.
At Mark Campbell's.
McCabe has to pay for my brother's death. Mr. Gabber.
He will, mister. We know what to do with killers in these parts.
Mr. Grabber takes keen interest in Mr. McCabe's affair.
What interests him is Punch's land. Punch has the prettiest view in the valley. That's something rich city folks would pay plenty for.
So this Buck Grabber fellow has very good reason to want McCabe behind the bars.
I am going to see the sheriff, Desmond. I would like to speak to your prisoner, Sheriff.
No harm in that, I guess.
I don't think you killed that camper, McCabe.
Course, I did not. But what's it to you? A stranger?
I have met plenty of killers. You just don't fit that mold. How much is McCabe's bail, Sheriff?
$10,000.
I will post it.
I hope you know what you are doing.
Meanwhile,
I hate to see McCabe get off scot-free, Mike.
Yeah, you are a good friend, Grabber.
an angry man yearns for revenge, while another man seeks only peace.
We can't let a gentle soul like Punch go to jail for murder, Desmond.
No, sir. One day behind the bars would be an eternity for him.
Where are you going, Mike?
It's best you don't know Grabber. He is heading straight towards Punch's house for a showdown. No matter which way it turns out to, I will be rid of Punch for good.
Perhaps I might assist with this evening's culinary chores, Mr. McCabe.
Thanks, buddy.
You two don't need me. Guess I will go for a walk.
That moment,
This will draw McCabe out into the open. Then we will face off, man to man.
Smoke, a fire in that shed. It's Mike, the dead man's brother. Drop that gun.
Let go. We heard a shot?
Why you? No good skunk.
Never mind him, Punch, save your shed.
Here, this should take the stuffing out of it.
Yeah, a good man to have in a pinch, Desmond. Yeah, a dirty firebug, mister. I don't know what to do with this kind.
We will take him into the sheriff, Punch. He won't give you any more trouble.
Yeah, mean well, Mr. Kirby. But you are wrong. I know you blame Punch McCabe for your brother's death, mister. But going after him was a big mistake. I will keep him on ice for a while, Kirby.
It's time everybody cooled off. I wonder where Punch could have gone.
Perhaps the answer is in this note, sir. My friend, I have to move on. This place is no longer my home.
Rip tells Mark Campbell on Punch McCabe's disappearance.
Can't say, I am too surprised. He is taken off. Poor Punch, so childlike and naive. I doubt we will ever see him again.
I am finally getting lucky.
That's no place for me back there. Here in the deep woods is where old Punch belongs.
Not if I find him first.
A search begins.
I doubt we will need this, Desmond. But you never know. Ma seemed certain Punch would head for old logging camp up this mountain.
You want to post bail for Mike?
That's right, Sheriff. He has learned his lesson. Thanks for bailing me out, Buck. I don't know how I can repay you.
You are going to find out, Mike. Right now. Here, take this.
Meanwhile,
Reckon I can hold up here for the night. This fire sure feels good on these old bones. Nobody will see the smoke in this weather. It's getting dark. Shouldn't we seek shelter, sir?
The logging camp is only a mile away. Come on. Look, the old camp isn't quite abandoned after all.
Someone's got a fire going on in that cabin.
Not so fast, Desmond. Let's find out who's in there.
Too late for that.
Great, Caesar's ghost.
What are you two doing up here?
We came to find you, Punch.
Okay, you found me. Now go back the way you came.
Oh, can we discuss this? I have come to take you back.
Can't do that, Rip. They will lock me up for sure.
You are innocent, Punch. But if you run away, everyone will believe you really did kill Billy. You are coming back with me in the morning.
And, if I don't,
you are coming, count on it.
I will sleep on it.
I hope this doesn't comes to a fist fight. He is strong as a bull.
a peaceful dawn on the mountain camp, or is it?
Punch, he is gone? I don't believe it. He sure doesn't look like a man accused of murder. I wasn't sure you would still be here this morning, Punch.
Me neither, but here I am. Me neither, but here I am.
You won't regret it. I promise.
Outside.
There is McCabe and Kirby.
An easy shot. Here is where I even the score for my brother.
An angry bark fills the forest. And a powerful figure crumbles.
Punch, have to stay down and get Punch to cover. But can I lift him? He is wounded but still alive. Maybe I create a diversion.
Come on, we have to finish them off. There is Kirby, I will go after him. You make sure McCabe is dead.
It's that Mike, fellow coming this way with a gun. And poor Mr. Kirby is out unarmed.
It's up to me to even the odds, I bet.
This old sawmill looks pretty rickety. But it's the only chance I have got. Oh, the floor is rotted.
Kirby in there. Alright, I heard him fall.
Punch regains consciousness.
It's just you and me now, McCabe.
Not quite. I would advise you to drop that rifle.
Don't think I broke it. But I can't walk. I would better get out of sight, fast.
A deadly stalemate.
I am warning you. I will pull the trigger.
You are bluffing, drop the gun. Desmond needs my help.
A woodsman's eye is still good and his throw right on the mark.
Is he?
He is alive, but he will have a frightful headache. But you, I thought you were shot.
This here pack almost stopped the bullet before it hit me. I ain't hurt much.
Where is Mr. Kirby?
He moosed into the old sawmill. Buck was after him.
A killer stalks an unarmed victim.
Just one clear shot, that's all I want. You have meddled enough, mister, this it.
Got him. Just before he got Mr. Kirby.
I am worried, Ma. Punch McCabe ain't at his place, and Buck Grabber and Mike are missing too.
I bet you haven't seen Rip or Desmond, either.
You say Kirby followed Punch towards that old logging camp?
Yep, and you would better get up there, Sheriff. I smell trouble.
Give me your neckerchief, Desmond. He needs a bandage.
Outside the sawmill.
You are still a fugitive, McCabe. Wanted for killing my brother.
You are wrong, Mike.
Punch didn't shoot your brother Mike.
Oh, no. Then who did?
That was the work of your friend, Buck Grabber here.
He's lying, Mike. I didn't kill Billy.
You didn't, I can prove it. The autopsy showed your brother was shot in the back. His killer was behind you two in the woods. I poked out around there and found this, a cartridge case from a 30-60 rifle. I noticed that your rifle is a 30-60 rifle, Buck.
A lot of guys here have the same caliber rifle as me. That doesn't prove I killed the Mike's brother.
No, but a ballistic test will.
Why you lying, murderer? McCabe didn't kill Billy, you did.
Easy, young fellow. The sheriff will take care of Grabber.
Here is the gun Buck used to kill Billy, Sheriff.
Thanks, Kirby. We would better get him to the dock before I lock him up.
I owe you an apology, McCabe.
Forget it, son. No hard feeling.
You saved my neck, Desmond. I didn't know you could shoot like that.
Mr. Kirby, I am a man of many talents.
I guess you will head home now, Mr. Kirby.
Not till we have gone fishing. It's beautiful here and we have made some good friends.
You sure have, Rip, and here is the one who will be happy to bait your hook.
At that time, somewhere else, Detective Rip Kirby.
I can feel those trout biting already, Desmond. Do you know, there are 10,000 lakes in Minnesota?
I doubt we will go to all of them, sir? Although, I am sure we will try. I have almost finished, little one. Your leg will heal and you will be up a tree again in no time. Your leg will heal and you will be up a tree again in no time.
Meanwhile, Kirby, you fellas won't reach your campsite before dark. Why don't you stay upstairs and start fresh in the morning?
Sounds good to me.
Mrs. Campbell seems full of hospitality, sir.
She is a sharp businesswoman too, Desmond. This room would have been empty tonight if it weren't for us.
Two campers seek revenge.
Grabber steered us right, Billy. Let's hope McCabe is home. So McCabe's temper finally got the better of him.
Shut up, Grabber. You have been bad-mouthing Punch ever since he refused to sell his land. Mark Campbell summons law.
That's right, Sheriff Meyer. Punch McCabe ambushed us. He killed Billy in cold blood.
I suppose you boys get back to your fishing, now that McCabe has disappeared.
No, Mrs. Campbell. Whether Punch knows it or not, he has friends here. We can't let him down. I would bet my last dollar on Punch's innocence and we are going to find him.